Welcome everyone. We're going to do a quick reading on the new moon, or the full moon, I'm sorry, for tomorrow, June 9th. Of course, happening at different times in the sky, depending on where you live. So, this is what we call a strawberry mini moon. And I believe that just means that somehow it's connected to Saturn or close to Saturn, and also I believe that the moon is going to appear smaller than normal. I also think this occurs like once a year. So what we're doing is we're just checking the energy. So it's happening in Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, this is about, for all of us, this is going to be about our ambition, our activity. It's like asking us to be the queen or the king of our own lives. It can be sexual, it can increase your libido, your passion. So a lot of things with this moon. So it made me want to do a reading. Okay, so let's get started. So this is really about transforming and healing, of oneself. It's really what it's about. It's about taking care of you, healing what needs to be healed so that you can transform, so that you can evolve. So we're just going to do a 3-card spread, okay? I am going to add in 3 romance angels too, just to get an overall feeling for love and anything else that comes up. This is going to be one of my shorter videos. So for those of you who have been asking for shorter videos, here you go, my friends. Okay. I'm going to do 3 cards up with the 6 of fire. So that's kind of nice. Let me bring my lid down a little bit. That's a card of victory. It's fire. Certainly could be Sagittarius. This is about being prepared, moving forward. It can certainly mean that there's good news on its way for you. It is a card of action. We have the King of Water, King of Cups, the 9 of Fire. So this is action, action, action. I can certainly be talking about action around our emotions too. With the King of Cups right in between the two, the King of Cups is about opening our hearts and our minds to the people around us. Not holding back. If you care for someone, let's put it that way. If you care for someone but you've been afraid to tell them, I feel like this is the energy to tell them. I also feel like you just need to have the attitude that, listen, let the chips fall where they may. I am going to be open and honest with my emotions, my feelings. And you can accept it, or you don't have to. I feel like a few of you are just looking for closure. Like, this is it. Tell me what you feel. And if you don't have feelings, that's fine. I'll move on. I'll move on. But no longer are you going to hold me in your grips. So this is really about taking your power back. The 9 of Fire here, this is about not giving up. Not giving up, protecting what you have built. The time that you have put into something. Whether this is your home, your finances, or even your heart. Very seldom where you hear me say protect your heart. But what I feel this means is by letting your heart express its true feelings. No matter what. Laying it on the table. I feel for many of you, you're going to be surprised. You may hear exactly what you've been asking for, you know. But I really feel this energy is saying, you know what? Be your authentic self no matter what. You know, don't, if you've been holding things in and it's been eating you up, I feel like now is the time to present it in a very adult way, but an adult way. Come on. As adults, we can still completely fuck up. I mean, so let's look at it a different way. So presenting it almost like a case, almost like you're in court. Here's the evidence. You know, it's either going to be guilty, not guilty, but whatever it's going to be, we're either moving forward or we're ending it now. But you're saying it in a respected way, okay? So I think I need to get that point across. You know, it's not about starting arguments at all. It's about accepting the truth, whatever the truth may be. However the truth falls for you, it's accepting that. You know, I'm a big believer, until we have the truth, we're kind of stuck. We can't move on. So I would rather know the truth than be kept in an illusion. But we also have to understand this illusion we put ourselves in. It's not the other person. You know, if we say to someone, excuse me, I want to know your feelings. I want to know. Now, okay, let me clarify here. This is not if you just met someone and you're just starting to date, that kind of thing. This is someone who, it feels like an on and off again relationship. On and off. On and off. Like one person is giving much more as in the way of emotions than the other. So this is the group I'm talking to. Let me know your feelings. You know, number one, you have a right to feel any way you want. This is me talking to the other person. You know, you have your own free will, and I'm not trying to step on that free will. However, I also have a life. This is my life. And I want to know which direction I'm taking it now. With you or without you. Either way, I'm going to be fine. Either way, I have victory. Okay, let's put some romance angel cards above that to see if they want to tie in it all. Romantic feelings. Heart-to-heart conversations. It's just like everything I was just talking about. Past life relationship. On the bottom we have worth waiting for. Worth waiting for. Well, to me, it's kind of summing up this reading in one way. Because I feel like, you know, if I had to put a number on it, what it feels like to me is like 60% of you, you know, if you are asking how another feels about you, I feel like 60% of you are going to hear good news. 40% of you may not hear good news, but in the long run, it is good news because it allows you to move on. You know, the Nine of Fire is about not just about protecting what you have built, you know, what you've created, but also about having courage in yourself, believing in yourself. And believing in yourself means, at least in my opinion, that we don't sit around and just wait and wait and wait to see what someone else is going to do regarding our feelings, our life. I feel like this full moon is about us taking control. Remember, us showing up as the queen or king in our own life. This means us giving ourselves the respect that we deserve. I do feel like this, this is all about discussions, honesty, romantic feelings you have are real and worth exploring. Absolutely. Explore them. You got the Six of Fire below that. Victory. So for many of you, it is victory. They're feeling the same thing you are. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. With the King of Cups. King of Cups is about opening our heart. It is emotions. It's allowing things to flow naturally. The King. The King doesn't mess around, right? And then past life relationships with the Nine of Fire. So this feels like some of you may be, this repeat. That's what it feels like. It's like a repeat. For some of you, it's repeat relation. A repeat appearance, a repeat request. Text and here and there you receive communication. But it seems more that it's on your terms. Like you have to initiate it to receive communication back. Okay, I want to do a clarifier, and I definitely want to clarify this last one, this past life relationship with the Nine of Fire. So we're going to go backwards. But this isn't like past, present, or future. Three Cups. Three Cups is a great card. It is a card of celebration. It is, what are we celebrating? Well, anything that has to do with love. Eight of Pentacle, Eight of Earth. Okay, so I'm kind of feeling like this past life relationship person is someone who is in your job, you work with, someone you may go to school with, whether that's high school or college, trade school, doesn't matter. I don't know. I just heard librarian. So for someone out there, you're a librarian. And, okay, so the person... So you're the librarian. And you don't work with this person, but this person comes in often. They're coming in to see you. In case you didn't know that. Because, again, I don't feel like they have expressed themselves. What a shame. That's how I feel. Like, what a shame. Do you love me or do you not? Do you want to be with me or don't you? I can handle it. I'm the queen. I can handle it. That's what I feel like the energy is. Queen of Fire, exactly. Listen, I'm an independent woman. I'm an independent man. I would love to have you in my life, but my life won't crumble without you in it. This is about confidence, confidence within yourself. This is about using your words gracefully. Not being demanding. I demand an answer. Listen, if you don't get an answer, there's your answer. Some of you could very well be dealing with a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Excuse me. And, for some of us, this is just the energy we will be taking on. Or the energy we're being asked to take on. It's about asserting our independence. Asserting our creativity. putting action into our foundation to make ourselves stronger. Not always relying on someone else to fulfill you, because you won't be fulfilled. For a period, you'll think, like an illusion. Take one more card in that. Seven of Air. So for some, this is just poor timing, you know? And listen, past life relationship, excuse me, is a soulmate relationship. So poor timing could just be that. When you came together, it just wasn't the right time. Perhaps one is in a relationship with another. Whatever the case may be, it just wasn't the right time. But I'm being pulled to go up here. So it may not have been the right time. And maybe the time still isn't. You know, I'm noticing the 7. So perhaps July is when the soulmate love starts to come together. Because worth waiting for, to me, is about divine timing. And the 7 of Air is about poor timing. It doesn't have to mean poor timing. It just wasn't the right timing. But that's coming. And I love what's underneath it. We got to love ourselves first. This is what this is all about. Loving ourselves first. And even below that, here's this person from the past. So for many of you, this past life relationship is also someone from that you've already met in this lifetime. Because to me, many times, past life relationship is, you know, it's soulmate energy. You've lived lives together before. Doesn't have to be romantically. It can be anything. Though in this card, I mean, that's romance at its finest. Excuse me. Okay, let's do a card on romantic feelings and the 6 of Fire. Feelings are real. You know, so for some of you, you're in that stage like, oh, I just don't trust myself. I don't know. I don't know. But your feelings are real, and this is about exploring those feelings, taking them to the next level through honesty, though. And that's what I feel like it's telling you. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. You know, make sure that when you are, that you're using compassion, that you're being confident, and not, I don't know how to say it, like demanding. I demand you give me an answer. Well, that would make me turn away right there. I'd be like, come back, I'll give you the answer when you've calmed down. Because it is about the emotions. So this is what we're going to be dealing with, I feel, for the full moon here, the strawberry moon, is it's emotions. Okay. Sorry. The Sun. Beautiful. Some of you could be dealing with Leo. So this is certainly talking for that 60% that I said, where you are going to have a happy outcome, where you are going to have victory. Victory over your emotions, okay? Definitely victory over your emotions, but victory because you're having this honest discussion. You know, you're being respectful with your words. You know, but you're being honest at the same time. Remember that. Because it is about being yourself, number one. Not wearing any false mask here. Being yourself, having complete confidence in yourself. So, the Sun, I mean, come on, it's a happy outcome. It's a happy outcome no matter how you look at it. Even if this is Leo for some of you. Or you could be a Leo. So congratulations. Let's go right in the middle here. Hello, hello. Queen of Swords. With 4 other cards. Oh, 5. 6. Okay, so we'll see. We'll see what the story is. Okay, so now we're talking about heart-to-heart conversations with the King of Cups. King or Queen, by the way, doesn't matter. Again, it's about, you know, the Queen of Swords. I almost feel like I'm repeating myself now because the cards are coming out like after I've already talked about it. But the Queen of Swords, she is someone who is very independent. She doesn't mess around. She knows what she wants. She goes after what she wants. And if someone's not serving her highest good, she'll pull that sword right out and cut you right out. Now, I want you to understand, though, this is if you are not serving her highest good. So if you're putting effort in to build upon this relationship, then she's not going to cut you out. But, you know, to me, the Queen of Swords is someone who's very realistic. I see the truth. I do not put myself in an illusionary state. You know, I don't fool myself. I know what I want, and I go after it. But I go after it in a way that is not meant to hurt other people, but to build myself up, to evolve my spirituality. So you have to be on my team or off my team. Okay, so then we get the Queen of Waters with that. Actually, I'm going to put these below since there's so many. Let's slide this up. So we have the Queen of Air, then we have the Queen of Waters, Unity, Tradition, Heartache, King of Pentacles. I don't know if you guys, if my subscribers who watch your monthly readings, I don't know if you've noticed how this guy has made its way into each and every reading, I believe. Like, it is a strong character for the month of June. For some of you, because it is attached to the Three of Swords, this could be somebody who has hurt you before. You know, this could be someone, I mean, we could certainly be talking about, you know, 3 people. You know, I'm saying that, and I don't really feel that. See, that's the problem when, if I just go by the card meaning, you know, because many people feel that the Three of Swords is 3 people, you know, in a love triangle. And in many cases that is true, but I don't really feel that, though I do feel there's just heartache attached. Justice. Well, there's Leo again, right? Leo and Libra. And then the Page of Swords. Okay, so let me try to put this together. And I apologize if you can't see down here. I need a bigger table. All right, and what we're doing is we're clarifying the middle here. You know, where you you're being asked to honestly discuss your feelings. Okay, you know, like open your heart and just allow your emotions to come out in a controlled way, though. So with the Queen of Air, you know, it's okay if you don't love me. You know, it may hurt, but at least I can move on. Because now that it's weird, now the way I have the cards, it's like the King of Earth is talking to these two queens. So for some, this could be a love triangle. You know, it could be you have a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, male or female, who may be involved with these two queens or kings, you know, however it fits. Let me try to hone in that, because I don't want to say things just because, you know, I like to get a spiritual advice here. Okay, so for some of you that does apply. I feel like it's a small number, very, very small. Like, honestly, like maybe 8 people. But what I'm feeling intuitively is this King of Pentacles is someone I feel that you have cut out of your life in the past, but they reemerge. You know, I feel like this may be the 5th time. Anyway, so they reemerge, and you know, I feel like what this is saying down here is, here you are, whether you're male or female, you know, the independence of the Queen of Swords, the emotional trust, the emotional trust in yourself. This is what I'm feeling. I'm feeling for some of you. Now remember, this does not have to be an earth sign. You know, chances are it is for a lot of you, but it does not have to be. You know, it's the characteristics of this earth sign. So this is someone who'd be very, you know, who is probably very good with their finances, probably has a very strong foundation as in their home. Doesn't always mean like in their mind, because this is also someone who can have a hard time expressing their emotions, no doubt. But I want to say, on the other hand, I feel like when this person finally lets it be, like lets it flow, just opens up and allows themselves to be real, I then feel, and I do feel that this is going to happen here, especially with the King of Water here too. I feel like you are taken. How did this turn into a love reading? But I do feel like this goes to the next level. And hey, listen, I mean, I'm an earth sign. And if somebody came to me and said, you know, I need to know how you feel about me, I would completely understand that, even though maybe I'm not the greatest at showing my emotions. Well, I am now, but, you know, I had to work on that. So, but on the other hand of that, they may not be great at showing emotions, or even more speaking it than showing it. You know, it's like they have a hard time speaking it. But I feel like they will give you the ultimate respect by coming to them with being very strong within yourself. Again, you're being compassionate. You're not being a bitch or a prick or anything like that. You are being very compassionate. Listen, babe, you know, I just need to know. I need to know, because I have plans for my life. And I would love to include you, but I can't go on not knowing. No contact, that kind of thing. It's not going to work for me any longer. So now's the time that we make this decision. And I feel like you get a lot of respect for that. Matter of fact, with unity right next to that, listen, this may take it to a marriage. This may take it to two people moving in together. You know, the Page of Swords here also. This is about, you know, truth being heard that's a little challenging. So I feel like it's attached more here. Now, by the way, this can apply in any way. These are all, I mean, look at the people we have on the board. We have Leo. We have the Queen and King of Cups. We have the Queen of Swords. We have Libra. We have King of Pentacles. And I think I said Leo, right? So there's a lot of characters here. So I feel like whoever you are, you will find yourself in this spread, because the whole spread is talking about the same thing, just different people and perhaps different outcomes. Justice. I love justice in a I mean, this wasn't going to be a love reading, but it turned that way. But I do love justice in a love reading, because I feel that whoever is the reading is for, so if you are tuning in, you know, wondering about this other person, I feel like justice comes down in your favor. But at the same time, you have to be willing to take the good or the bad, and understand if it feels bad, it's really not, because it allows you, it frees you, and it allows you to move on. Okay, wow. Bring this back down, see if I can pick up anything else here. I feel for a lot of you that, I don't know, I feel like there's an uprooting, like, you know, what I feel is like people are saying, this is it. Like, this is my time. This is my life. And I'm just not happy with this and that and this. Six of Fire is saying, listen, take the action to move forward. If you're not happy, do something about it. You know, have courage. Believe in yourself. And for some of you, this King of Cups could certainly be someone offering you a job. The Lovers. Or their love. So for some, this could be, again, the King of Cups, or it could be a Gemini. And listen, I mean, we can't ignore what's laying here. So, you know, it's victory over our emotions with our lover. You know, because we had courage in ourselves. Because we decided to speak our piece, to let it out. Which gives you a new beginning. I do feel like there are a lot of you who are leaving your jobs and you are moving on. I feel like there's a lot of you who are also leaving your jobs and going into much more creative fields. That's almost what the uprising feels like to me. It's people taking charge of their lives. Understanding, I can't keep getting up every morning, going to the same damn place. You know, I want to get up and be passionate about my job. Well, the Ace of Earth is telling you, you can do that. You can absolutely do that. You know, even with the Lovers, it's like, weigh it out. Carefully weigh your decisions, and then make movement. Go forward. Here's this new beginning. Not just a new beginning. You know, it's a promising business venture. Whatever that may be, starting your own business, moving into a different field. Whatever it is that's going to truly make your soul happy. And with that, this is abundance coming to you. Now, of course, that can mean financial abundance, but it can mean abundance in every part of your life. Because when you make yourself joyful, I mean, think about this. Test it out. Think about the times when you were most joyful in your life and how joy kept coming to you. It's all in our attitude. It's all in our minds. There you go, Tower. I totally feel like this is just talking about jobs. Not just jobs. I want to say, because with Earth here too, it can be foundation, moving, you know, moving your employment, moving your home, your house, where you live. Because you're ready. You're ready to spread your wings. You know, I feel like when the Tower shows up, it shows up either to help you move forward by giving you really some great ideas. It's like the Tower, you know, if this is related to work, the Tower doesn't come in and leave you empty-handed. You've gotten epiphanies before that if you're paying attention. If you're living in the present moment, it's like you are being guided. This is about taking responsibility for your own life and not putting the blame on other people. If you're not happy, this is about you standing up and figuring out why. All right, so I'm just going to do 3 cards right across this, and I feel that'll be enough. And this is open to anything, whatever Spirit wants to tell us. You know, it might be relating to this. It may be something completely different. So let's see. King of Air. King of Swords. So we had the Queen, right? And I'll be honest. When I see the Queen and the King of Swords in the same spread, I don't know why, but sometimes I feel like, you know, like the Queen had to slay the monster, but the King takes credit for it. You know what I mean? Like he's the one standing on the top of the mountain with his sword in the dragon, when it was actually the Queen who slayed the dragon. Knight of Water. So many people. 6 of Water. I love that the 6 of Water landed right on this past life relationship. Your soulmate. This is you thinking about them. This can be them coming back. Perhaps they have been back for approximately 6 weeks, 6 months. Perhaps you manifested them back. You know, let's just look at these cards right here. The Knight, or the King of Swords. It's about speaking your mind with confidence, seeking out professional help, advice. Knight of Water, Knight of Cups, about falling in love. You know, it can be someone finally saying, remember we had tradition here too. Honest with your feelings. And the love continues to grow. This is also about being enthusiastic about it, though. Not desperate. Okay? But this is, many of you falling in love, being honest, and then now the emotions just seem to flow. 6 of Cups. That person from the past. But we have good memories here. So perhaps for some of you, it's like you finally lay the past down, not the person, but the previous actions on both sides. And say, let's start new from today. Brand new. Page of Earth. I don't know why I just took another card. Well, a Page of Earth I love because that's about good news coming about your finances. You know, this is about people wanting to do something more challenging and exciting in their life. It is about a new area of study. Many of you. You're moving your jobs. You're moving your homes. You are improving your lives. Look at the bottom. 9 of Cups. I love the mix of energy we have here. 9 of Cups is about your dreams coming true. Your wishes becoming your reality. And remember how we started. Action. We have fire. That's action. We had the Queen of Swords. What's no longer serving me, I'm cutting away. Because I'm looking at my life completely different now. I am now, I am now the master of my life to take it any direction I want. And I have to understand that. I have to understand that I cannot complain if I'm just sitting around doing nothing. If I've been in the same job for 20 years, making the same money, haven't asked for promotion, there's no one to blame but me. If I hate waking up in the morning to go to this job, but I haven't put out resumes, I can't blame anyone else. It's just about taking responsibility and then moving your life the way you want. I love this. This is about your concerns fading away. Having that love of life again. There's that King of Fire. I mean, my God, there's so many people. So I feel like there's so many people because, this is a general reading. And it's not for any particular sign. So I feel like Spirit just wanted to cover you all. Okay, guys. I'm going to leave it there. So I hope you enjoyed this. I know it's a short little video from me. But I got to get back to work now. But I definitely wanted to do this video for you. And let's take control of our lives. Let's take this energy, victory, and let's move forward. Let's be open and honest and be willing to hear whatever the truth is, as long as we hear the truth. All right, guys, I love you. Love you to death. Thank you so much, as always, for your likes, your shares, your subscribes, your comments. I know, good and bad. The bad are hard to take sometime, if you're not coming from a place of love. If you're coming from your ego, I don't know. I don't even know why you waste your time with that. But you do. And that's life, right? That's just life. You're always going to have the naysayers. But there's so many beautiful people who are so positive and really help each other out. So big, big thank you to you guys. Big thank you. Thank you for supporting my channel. Thank you for the donations. These are the type of readings I want to try to do more and more and more of. And I'm going to stop talking because this is why my videos are long. Okay. I love you guys. Have a great month of June. Strawberry mini moon tomorrow. Enjoy. Bye-bye.